Come on, dude. Welcome to 2019. Well, this is how I started my year off. A piece of a dead tree fell. We hadn't got to this one yet. It's actually bigger than it looks on camera. Tore up my weather vane. And actually, there's pieces of it right down here on the ground. I never really used it anyways. It was just for looks. It needed grease so it would turn with the wind. But last night we had, I'm going to tell you, 50, 60 mile an hour gusts with consistent 30 to 40 mile an hour winds. And it brought this baby down. Now this tree's dead, super dead. And it will be coming down this week, hands down, along with this one. This one really bothers me because it takes up space when I want to pull in here and park equipment and whatnot. But yeah, I started 2019 off with a fall. Fell right at midnight. I was listening to the countdown, and wow. And here's the E out here. The old cast metal, cheap junk. But I'll bet to replace that stupid thing's probably like $50 because it's a specialty item. But how are you guys doing in here? You doing all right? I'll bet it scared the living crap out of them. Come on. Release the hounds. I do have this set up so that the wind isn't crushing them. But yeah, that's kind of, I don't know, it's an irritant. I can see there it also dented the ridge cap a little bit. I mean, it's no big deal, really, but it's just, I got to get to cutting, that's all I can tell you. And this is another one that needs dropped. My great-grandfather planted all these trees, and I can understand why he did it. Because in the wintertime, it probably gave them some reprieve from the drifting and whatnot. But now the only tree that I'm even remotely okay with is this red pine here. The rest of them are junk, and man. So we have another fall over here. Now these are not falls. This is just stuff that we're working on cutting up for firewood. But that's a fall. Right here, this big one. The top come right out of that. I can't figure exactly where, but man, if something was in that way. Now when I go to lift it, you know, I bet the whole thing doesn't weigh 125 pounds, maybe 100 pounds. It's dead, it's light. So I don't know. Got some cutting and grinding to do. I don't want any of these stumps in my way. And I think what I'm going to do is come in here, and I've got pear trees planted over here. But what I'd like to do is get just a consortium of stuff going this year. You know, pears, peaches, blueberries. There's no reason this can't be an orchard to come out and just pick stuff and eat. This tree here is a Bartlett pear tree, and there's something wrong with it, and I think it has fire blight. I think that's what's going on with it. You know, you look, here's the coloring. Okay, there's the coloring. Watch what happens. Boom, it changes color. It goes to that red, fiery color. And it just, I believe that's what it is, the fire blight. It's too bad because the Bartletts are nice, edible pears, you know. This one over here is a Kiefer. These are more of your canning pears. A little bit harder. This tree's doing absolutely stunningly awesome. And I'm happy about that. And then this one over here is a Moonlight. And it's done okay. It doesn't have a blight or anything, but it's just a slow grower. The deer have come in the yard at night and nibbled on it. So it's behind the curve a little bit. But I'd like to, you know, get this pear row going here. And then back here, get like a peach tree row going, and then find the most sour soil on the place, which pretty much is everywhere there were pine trees, and throw the blueberries in because they like that sour soil. So, and I'm a Farmall fanatic, but I'm also a blueberry fanatic. We're really not used to this kind of weather January 1st, just for the simple fact that normally, I mean, most of the time we got a foot of snow on the ground, if not more. Not to mention, we can have sub-zero temperatures this time of year. When I got up this morning, it was 52 degrees. And now it's down to about 34, but I have a goose down coat on with my Polypro, Army Polypro under it, so I'm fine. And you can see I've got a Peterbilt sitting in my driveway, also known as the Peter Skin. That's its nickname. Built for short, fat guys to drive. Look at DJ up there on the tracks waiting for his wife. He's like, bring me my gloves. It's totally rebuilt, about a year ago-ish.